They put together a list of the best teachers in teen movies. Ranked. Got me thinking. Seen a lot of movies. Seen a lot of teen movies. Let's see what they got. This is from Movie Web. 10 Things I Hate About You. I will admit, my favorite teen movie, rom-com, whatever, of all time is 10 Things I Hate About You. Absolutely my favorite. So it deserves to be on the list. In the modern day Shakespeare rendition of the Taming of the Shrew, 10 Things I Hate About You are faced with the typical ongoings of high school relationship troubles. Some great slapstick comedy. Mr. Morgan plays an English teacher that has to put up with troubled teens. He seems genuinely to want to teach his students, but the rude and inappropriate comments come out to know-it-all feminists drive this educator up a wall. He was the black teacher from Things I Hate About You. I agree with this. He was very good in this movie. Mean Girls. I will admit, I'm a fan of Mean Girls. Seen it more than once. Tina Fey. And it automatically, that's a W. That's a W. And she's like the main teacher person, conflict, whatever in this. All right, I agree with that one too. The Blind Side. Very troublesome movie. Not a fan of it. For many reasons that you can easily Google and find, but I wasn't a fan, and so I don't really remember her being in this one. I just remember the mom, who was Sandra Bullock, being in every scene. But all right, Perks of Being a Wallflower. I don't think I've ever seen that, but Paul Rudd in there. I can agree with that just because it's Paul Rudd. Edge of 17, also haven't seen it, but Woody Harrelson in the lead. Can also agree with that because Woody Harrelson is also a stud actor. The Karate Kid. I thought this was a teen movie. I thought James Smith was like 10 years old. But Jackie, number 5. Okay. No. Take that back. How can you put... I take that back completely. How can you put Jackie Chan's Mr. Miyagi over the original Mr. Miyagi? The original Mr. Miyagi is the reason any of this exists. The original Mr. Miyagi, he was actually teaching a teen. And this new one can't touch any of the OGs. They got a whole spin-off series that went on for like five seasons on Netflix. Nah. If you're gonna put Karate Kid, you have to put the OG. This ain't it. What else? Precious. I don't remember. I only seen it once. I just remember being a pretty horrible and mean movie. Didn't enjoy it. Good for its acting, good performances, but wasn't my cup of tea, so I can't speak to that one. Deadpool Society. It's kind of crazy that's not number 1 because that is like a lot of people's all-time favorite movies. And arguably Robin Williams' greatest role. Number 3 is kind of crazy. Freedom Writers. It was a decent movie. Not very memorable. I don't know. I can't really say she was there. Stand and Deliver. This would be my number 2 behind Robin in Dead Poets Society. Jaime Escalante, played by Edward James Olmos. It was a good movie, so I can say that. But this list actually made me think of like other things that they missed. For one, Higher Learning. Who was the teacher in that one? They definitely slept on higher learning and the teaching. They slept on Dangerous Minds, which was a movie that I watched entirely too many times when I was a kid. Large part thanks to Coolio, but Dangerous Minds. I mean, looking back on it, with Michelle Pfeiffer as lead, going to like this all minority type school in the hood, and she's like gonna bring them to like, you know, to bear, enlighten them, was a little like looking back, it's a little cringy. Like, damn, that's what it was back in the day. But when I was young, I can't lie, I was a fan. And her as Luann Johnson, she would make the list for me of top teachers in movies. It says teen movies. They also threw in Jackie Chan, who was teaching Jane Smith, who was clearly like 10 years old in this one. And I think teen movies, I'm thinking high school, 13, 14. So I'm gonna break their rules too. Jack Black, School of Rock. He deserves to be in this list. How he's not in there is another baffling one. This is one of the greatest kids school movies of modern era. So how he's not in there, I don't know. And this is what I was speaking of with Dangerous Minds. Michelle Pfeiffer, Luann Johnson comes into a hood school and turns it around. What else? Matilda? Come on, Mo. Matilda's in there, 1000%. Obviously not Miss Trunchbull, but who's the teacher? What was her name? It was Miss Honey. That's what it was. Miss Honey is the all-time of GOAT teachers. I'm sorry. Out of almost any movie, even over Robin Williams, Matilda was like one of my favorite movies of all time when I was a kid. So her not being on that list is another big you're missing it. Harry Potter, all those teachers, you can pick from them. Like, I don't even know. There's a ton you can pick from. Good Will Hunting, another one you can miss out with the teacher. Maybe not a teen, but here's one. Absolutely top 5, top 3. Lean on Me, featuring Morgan Freeman. Hard-nosed teacher, but was always there for his students. Lean on Me, top 3. He's top 3. It's Morgan Freeman too, a young Morgan Freeman. When's the last time you seen a young Morgan Freeman? Young-ish. Morgan Freeman did have the grace, but I just remember him chaining up the doors, doing lock-ins. Like, he's not to be messed with. Look at him with the bat and all. Yeah, Lean on Me, top 3.